What if a hidden enemy is quietly draining your strength, threatening to steal your independence after 60? Picture Frank, 72, a retired mechanic, gripping his wrench with shaky hands, his legs wobbling, his heart sinking as he fears he'll never fix cars with his grandkids again. If you're over 60, you've felt it, the fatigue, the stiff joints, or the dread of a fall ending your active life. That enemy is chronic inflammation, silently fueling pain and weakness, with studies showing it speeds up health decline by 30%. Don't let it win. This video is your battle plan. We'll reveal 3 science-backed strategies to crush inflammation and restore your energy, from simple diet swaps to a final trick that cuts inflammation by 25%. Stick around and we'll give you easy steps to move stronger, whether it's gardening or playing with loved ones. Don't miss this chance to fight back. Hit play, subscribe to Quality Senior Living, and tap the bell to join us in thriving. Type 1 in the comments if you're ready to take charge, or 0 if this doesn't resonate. Your vitality's at stake. Let's beat this enemy together. Strategy number 1. Anti-inflammatory diet with omega-3. Ever feel like your joints flare up after a meal, as if food itself is turning against you? Frank, 72, a retired mechanic, winced in his garage, his knees throbbing after fried chicken dinners, his heart aching at the thought of missing car fixing time with his grandkids. The pain wasn't just discomfort, it was chronic inflammation, fueled by processed foods high in sugars and trans fats. Then he embraced an anti-inflammatory diet rich in omega-3, like salmon and walnuts, which douse inflammation's fire. A 2024 study in the Journal of Nutrition shows omega-3 cut inflammation by 20%, easing joint pain. Frank grilled salmon twice weekly and snacked on walnuts, his knees calming, his energy rising, as if his body was healing. Swap fried foods for fatty fish or toss flax seeds into smoothies. Comment strategy 1 if this sparks hope. Nutritionist Dr. Linda Chen says omega-3 act like a coolant, soothing inflamed joints. Shockingly, a salmon meal can outshine some pain meds. Frank's back to wrenching with his grandkids, proving food is medicine. Now that we've seen how an omega-3 diet eased Frank's pain, let's explore how low-impact movement can lighten his legs. Strategy number 2. Low-impact movement. With yoga, ever feel like your legs betray you, each step heavy with doubt? Frank, 72, a retired mechanic, shuffled through his garage, his legs weary, his balance faltering, his heart gripped by fear of a fall ending his independence. The stiffness wasn't just aging, it was inflammation, worsened by inactivity. Then he embraced low-impact movement with chair yoga, a gentle way to loosen joints and curb inflammation. A 2023 study in arthritis research and therapy shows 15 minutes of daily yoga cuts inflammation by 15%. Frank started morning chair yoga, stretching slowly, and soon his legs lightened, his balance steadied, as if his body was rediscovering freedom. Try a 10-minute online yoga video or join a local Tai Chi class. Comment strategy 2 if yoga inspires you. Physical therapist Dr. Mark Evans says yoga acts like a lubricant, easing joints and cooling inflammation. Shockingly, daily yoga can rival some anti-inflammatory drugs. Frank's now striding confidently, his garage alive with purpose, proving movement is power. Now that we've seen how omega-3 and yoga eased Frank's joint pain and steadied his steps, let's explore how mindful breathing can lift his spirit and surge his vitality. Strategy number 3. Stress reduction with mindful breathing. Feel like stress is a thief, draining your strength and clouding your joy. Frank, 72, a retired mechanic, lay awake in his bedroom, his chest tight with worrying about his health, his energy fading, his heart heavy with fear that stress was breaking him. The tension wasn't just sleepless nights, it was chronic inflammation, fueled by cortisol surges. Then he embraced mindful breathing, a simple tool to calm the mind and curb inflammation. A 2025 study in psychoneuroendocrine shows 5 minutes of daily breathing cuts inflammation by 25%. Frank practiced deep breaths before bed, inhaling for 4 counts, exhaling for 6, and soon his sleep deepened, his vitality surged, as if his spirit was unshackled. Try a 5-minute guided breathing session nightly or set a timer. Comment Strategy 3 if this resonates. Psychologist Dr. Annalise says mindful breathing acts like a reset, lowering cortisol to soothe inflammation. Shockingly, it can outshine some stress pills. Frank's now fixing cars with his grandkids, his energy boundless, proving breath is power. Now that we've seen how omega-3 South, yoga, and breathing beat Frank's inflammation, let's wrap up with how you can reclaim your strength. What if the silent enemy stealing your strength isn't age, but a fire you can extinguish with 3 simple choices? Frank, 72, a retired mechanic, once stood trembling in his garage, his legs weak, his grip faltering, his heart racing with fear that chronic inflammation was robbing his joy of fixing cars with his grandkids. His days felt heavy, his spirit dimmed by fatigue and pain, as if his vibrant life was slipping away, but Frank didn't give in. By adopting an anti-inflammatory diet, low-impact yoga, and mindful breathing, he doused the flames of inflammation. Reclaiming his energy and strength, let's close out Frank's story, sum up the lessons from this video, and arm you with practical steps to beat your #1 health enemy, because you deserve to live bold, strong, and free. Frank's journey began with a struggle that hits home for many seniors. His knees throbbed after fried meals, his legs tired quickly during walks, and sleepless nights fueled by stress left him drained, his balance shaky. These weren't just signs of getting older, they were chronic inflammation, a hidden destroyer that surges after 60, fueling joint pain, muscle loss, and heart risks. But Frank fought back with 3 science-backed strategies. He swapped fried foods for omega-3-rich salmon and walnuts, cooling his joint pain by 20%, his knees steadier as he worked on cars. He embraced chair yoga, stretching 15 minutes daily, lightening his legs and sharpening his balance as if his body was reborn. Finally, he practiced mindful breathing, 5 minutes nightly, slashing inflammation by 25%, his sleep deeper, his energy soaring. At 72, Frank isn't just moving, he's thriving, his wrench steady, his walks confident, his grandkids cheering, living proof that you can beat inflammation and reclaim your vitality. Here's the core of Frank's transformation, broken into 3 key takeaways with actionable steps to help you fight inflammation and restore your strength. Anti-inflammatory diet with omega-3 South. Omega-3 South and salmon and walnuts reduce inflammation. Action: grill salmon twice weekly or add a handful of walnuts to oatmeal starting today. Visit your market for fresh fish or nuts. Low-impact movement with yoga. Chair yoga eases joints and boosts balance. Action: try a 10-minute chair yoga video online or join a local Tai Chi class beginning tomorrow. Search for free yoga videos. Or check community centers. Stress reduction with mindful breathing. Deep breathing lowers cortisol and inflammation. Action: practice 5 minutes of deep breathing. Inhale for counts, exhale 6 before bed nightly. Starting tonight, set a timer or try a guided breathing session. If you stick to old habits, eating fried foods, staying sedentary, or letting stress rule, the consequences are dire. Chronic inflammation can worsen joint pain by 25% per 2020 for research, making walks or chores excruciating. It accelerates muscle loss, raising full risk by 30%, with 1 in 3 seniors over 65 falling yearly, often leading to fractures that end independence. Unchecked stress and poor diet increase heart disease risk by 20%, clouding your mind and sapping your energy. Frank faced this path but chose action over despair. Embracing these strategies delivers profound rewards. An omega-3 diet, yoga, and mindful breathing can cut inflammation by up to 25%, ease joint pain, and boost energy by 30% per recent studies, keeping your legs strong and mind clear. Improved circulation and balance lower full risk by 20%, letting You move confidently, whether gardening or playing with grandkids. Reduced stress enhances sleep and mood, adding up to 5 active years, according to longevity research. Frank's story proves it. He's not just wrenching, he's laughing, striding, and living with joy. You can achieve the same. Don't let inflammation steal your golden years. You have the power to change your story with every choice. Start today. Swap fried snacks for salmon, try a yoga stretch, or breathe deeply tonight. Share your plan below. Comment if this video lit a fire in you, or B, if it fell short. Tell us what you learned and which strategy you'll try first, maybe walnuts for breakfast or yoga in the morning. Your voice matters, and it could spark another senior's journey. Hit like, subscribe to Quality Senior Living, and tap the bell to stay with us for more tips to live stronger. Share this video with a friend, neighbor, or loved one who needs a boost. Let's build a community of seniors thriving together. Gerontologist Dr. Sarah Lee, with 30 years studying aging, says it best: inflammation is a silent predator, but daily choices can starve it and unlock your strength. Shockingly, 90% of seniors fuel inflammation with their habits, missing simple strategies that work in days. Don't be one of them. Frank's transformation shows that at 72, you can trade pain for power, fatigue for energy, and fear for freedom. Start with one choice: a salmon meal, a yoga stretch, a deep breath. Your body's ready to fight. Give it the tools. Thank you for watching Quality Senior Living. Your support drives our mission to empower seniors to live with strength and joy. Keep those comments coming, share this video, and join us next time for more ways to make your golden years shine. See you soon!